Hello everyone, it is Audrey Thompson, your friendly neighborhood residency director at Breastfeed Atlanta, and I wanted to touch base with you about a few things, including our Breastfeed Atlanta Leadership Academy. So first of all, I just want to say thank you. Every single one of you does an amazing job of training, supporting, mentoring these interns and students while providing amazing clinical care for every single one of Breastfeed Atlanta's patients. It is a joy, a privilege, and a humbling experience, really, to be a part of such an amazing group of people and to witness the things that you do. And we are truly changing lives, and it's awesome to watch. So, thank you so much for your part in this endeavor, because truly teamwork is so crucial. And I'm going to continue to ask for your assistance and your teamwork in please providing me feedback. I am going to be completing the GNTC paperwork that's required. We're trying to take that off of your plate, and it is extremely helpful to me if you will just let me know either via a quick email or a home-based message if during the course of your clinical shift with a student or intern you notice any gaps in knowledge that they may have, things that they may need to work on, some skills that need polishing, or behavior that needs correcting. And of course, please do it in the moment if you can, or within a debrief, but also make me aware so that we can address it in a larger setting in our group classes and in our intern feedback sessions, as well as in these kind of more formal evaluations. You will be receiving copies of all of these, so please just give it a quick once over and let me know if there's anything that is inaccurate or that you feel like needs to be changed. But I also want to hear from you any concerns, constructive feedback, things that you see in the way that this residency process is going. Because it is a new program, I definitely want to hear from you about how it's working as it is being rolled out. One of the things that we are rolling out to hopefully make things go much more smoothly for everyone, especially as they're starting the day, is for there to already be clinical assignments made. And the way that those are going to be done are going to be in shift notes in home base, so that when you clock in for your shift, you will be alerted as to what student or intern is going to be working with you for that shift, and they will have that same information so that you can kind of get the ball rolling immediately and not have to wonder who is going where. But again, you are the boots on the ground. You are the clinical people that are ultimately responsible for providing this education and preceptorship experience for these students and interns. It is always your call. If there's something that is going on during the clinical shift where things need to change or to be adjusted, just do it. You're the one in charge. This is simply meant to kind of provide a little structure and framework for our students and interns so they feel like they know where they're going and that they can hit the ground running and not sit around and wait for someone to tell them what to do. Speaking of our students and interns, they should be the ones maintaining the records of their clinical skills. Again, we're trying to minimize the paperwork burden for you guys, but we also want to make sure that you're aware of what they've been checked off on, what they are capable of, the education that they have received through our Wednesday trainings and classes, And to that end, they should all, by the end of this week, hopefully next week, certainly we hope that everyone will have a passport that they can use in their badge. So it just slides right behind their name tag and gives a quick reference to kind of important things that we want to keep track of, like have they done all of the paperwork? Are they up to date on their CPR or any of their licenses and flu shots and those kinds of things so that we can see at a glance, but also any skills that they have been checked off on and are competent in starting to be able to provide. We want you to be able to immediately kind of have that record and feedback. The BFA interns are going to have their level listed. So those of you who have been preceptors for a while and are familiar with kind of the stages and levels of internship, that's going to be readily available to you. Their tags are going to be bright pink, whereas the DNTC tags are going to indicate what semester they're in, and they're going to be green. So that is the passport program. So it just gives you a quick on the process. But I also wanted to introduce this idea of leadership to each and every one of you because you are the leaders of Breastfeed Atlanta, and it is an amazing responsibility. It can sometimes seem like a heavy responsibility, and so I want to provide support and tools and resources that help you not only to get through this role, but to grow in your role as a preceptor and leader and to thrive in that position. So, to that end, the first resource we're providing is a kind of framework for productive communication and debriefing with your students. And each one of you are amazing clinicians and have very strong counseling and communication skills. So this may not be anything new, but sometimes just hearing things presented in a new way gives you different perspective or an extra tool in your toolbox. I hope that you find it helpful. And I would love for you to let me know what's next in this Leadership Academy. Are there clinical resources and protocols that you would like to be a part of? Discussion groups? Are there any other mentor skills and leadership skills that you would like the chance to practice or to stay on top of? What can we provide you as part of this Leadership Academy to make it even a better experience? Truly, I am amazed that I get to do this job and work with all of you wonderful people. I am very grateful and extremely excited for what the future of our profession holds and the future of our state when we have programs like this that are truly making a difference for Georgia families. So I'm extremely excited. I won't take up any more of your time, but I just wanted to give you a quick heads up, and there will be an email summary to follow.